afternoon. This video is about Paribus and why I stopped using it, but also some information about it. So there's a bunch of different software that you can sign up for that looks at orders that you've placed recently and then sees if the price has changed, and if it has, then it goes and requests a refund, right? So you can use software like this to just get some money back, and it works very well if you're doing things just for personal use and that kind of thing. So here's 3 examples of software like this. There's Paribus, CoinFetch, Slice. Slice has other features as well. Slice is like intended for like people who shop online, like the people we sell stuff to might use Slice, but it has some other cool stuff. Like it helps track all your packages, so you can just look at one place, and then any tracking number that gets sent to your email inbox will be displayed there, and it'll show other information, which is pretty cool. It's like I've never used any of this software, but now I know it exists, so that's a good thing. But what this software does is that it sees that there's a price exchange. You have to give it access to your email. That's like a standard, almost always. And it'll look at your order when you get one, and then it'll look at the price of that item. And then if it sees a difference, it automatically sends a message to the customer support team that has all the information they need to process a refund to your original payment method. And then these people are then going to send you a bill for a percentage of whatever they got for you. So you're never going to pay more to them than you're getting. And then some of these are actually free, I believe. I know that there is one free one. I'm not sure if it's one of these 3. I know Paribus isn't free. Paribus takes 20%. You can get that down to be free if you refer enough people. But so here's an example of an email that Paribus sent. So this is the order, right there. And then they automatically sent this email for me. Okay? So it's just, hi, I bought this item and I paid this price. I'm asking for a price adjustment because today the price is cheaper and it's $3 less and it's been less than a week. Could you give me a refund? And this is an example of where it worked and I did get a refund. So see, I have a response from them. Thank you for contacting Walmart.com. I've issued a refund of $3 for this item on order number yada yada. And then it shows up. So that's when it works, which is pretty cool, right? And this was happening fairly frequently. But the thing is, it got to a point where I started getting mostly this kind of response. So here's another one. This is the automatically sent out email right here. And then this is their response. And they're basically like, you are not a personal user, so we can't give you a refund. Right? And I don't, there is a part of me that realizes, Walmart could just cut dropshippers off, or they could suddenly start blacklisting people. That's the thing that happens, Like there are sources that do not like dropshippers and make active efforts to stop them from using them. Like Toys R Us is an example of that. They will blacklist you and then you can't, I don't know what they blacklist, whether it's your billing address or what it is exactly. I think it's your billing address. But then you can't place orders with them anymore and they'll cancel all your existing orders. That's something that has happened. And if you've dropshipped for like more than a year, 2 years, you've probably experienced it at some point with some source that you've tried out. Hopefully Walmart won't do that. I don't think that they will, but it's always a possibility. So I could have it was weird too, because it's not like every request that Paribus sent suddenly started getting this response. There was discrepancy. Like at first it was like, every time I asked for one, I'd get they'd accept it. But then every time it was like the 1 out of 3 would get accepted. But I think really it's kind of based on the customer service rep, and sometimes maybe they just don't check and see if you're a reseller and they just give you the refund straight away. So I could still be getting money from this, but I'm trying not to poke Walmart unnecessarily, especially because this month alone they've given me $65 for items that they have shipped that they claimed would arrive on the 2nd day, but arrived on the 3rd day, right? So it's literally not even inconvenient to me because my buyer's still getting it like 3-4 days ahead of the scheduled delivery date, because I say it shows them like 6 to 9 business days, right? And they're still getting it way before that. And Walmart's giving me $5 for each order that happens. It's great. It's wonderful. But yeah, that's why I stopped using Paribus. I think it's really good for personal use, definitely. If you order stuff a lot. This kind of software is like, I'd probably use something like this if I was more savvy and had my life more together. But not yet. Someday. Thanks a bunch. I'm sick, by the way. And I'm really out of it. I woke up at like 1 today. It was bad.